Hi guys, let me make sure we're in the right live. I just want to hang. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if I'm in the right live though. I don't. Am I in the right live? Yes, I am in the right live. Great, great. Hi Deborah. Hi Margot. Hi Nicole. Hi Laura. I didn't know because I've been doing stuff all day about the Michael Vaughan stuff, but then when I got off, I've been looking at it with everyone here and wanted just to let you know what's going on with that. So apparently, the Wondra name, yes, they did live in that house. Sarah Wondra did. She was arrested, but I'll wait. She's arrested for failure to report a death in relation to. Hi, Rough and Ready. Hi, Teresa W. Haven't seen you in a long time. Hi. Hi, Sean. But she was arrested for failure to report a death in relation to Michael Vaughan. And then she was indicted on the charges. She mentioned in court that they were false charges. She was her what am I looking for? She had the appointed attorney, and she public defender. That's what I'm looking for. I can't even think of my words now. A public defender was appointed, and they wanted $1 million, the prosecution, bail for her, but the judge ordered $500,000. So I'm going to go through some of that as it was reported. But the other news is that the affidavit, probable cause, was not sealed at first, and it leaked out there. And then during this hearing, both sides, defense and the prosecution, agreed that it needed to be sealed because it could jeopardize the investigation or it could cause some people to be hurt. And, well, somehow it was leaked, and the mother of Michael, Brandi, found out about it, and she's devastated. So whatever in that probable cause there is enough to confirm that he's no longer alive. And it must have been very upsetting it to come out however it came out. I don't know. All I heard is something purple. I don't know how it leaked, who leaked it. And all the reputable news sources and reputable true crime channels are not going to, of course, and we're not either, going to release anything like that because it's wrong. So all we know is that someone that lived in the house gave them the tip that they're digging there, and that this Sarah is arrested, indicted on those charges. The affidavit is sealed, and she has a $500,000 bond. Now, I will go back and just tell you that that there was no news about remains that were being found. So regarding, here's that picture that's out there of her in court, right there. Now, I don't get, it looks like, this picture is odd. It looks like she is like naked here, right? It's really odd. So I don't know what is going on with that, but says she's been okay. So she has been on a pretrial release for charge of felon in possession of a firearm, which we talked about yesterday, and the court records are there that corroborate that. State asked for a high bond of $1 million, saying she's a risk to the community. She was confirmed she lives at that 1102 Red Ring Street, the house that authorities have been digging up the yard behind it. Okay. In the beginning of the hearing, Sarah Wondra, says the charges against her are not true. Then the judge sets the bond for $500,000. If she posts bond, she must be monitored very closely. And her next two hearings are November 21st and 22nd. The state then asked for the probable cause affidavit to be sealed because release would be jeopardizing the ongoing investigation. The defense joined the motion, saying it could jeopardize future proceedings. Judge sealed the affidavit and investigative reports that were attached, and then the hearing was over. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here. People are asking, why isn't her husband charged? Stuff like that. But I want to go to Alexandra Duggan. And let me just get to that in a second. Because she's got a little bit about the search today. And Jennifer Coffendoffer, who's the retired FBI. I'll tell you what she said. Let's see. Here's what she said 15 minutes ago. She said many questions and concerns about the charges against 35-year-old Sarah Wondra related to the death of Michael Vaughan. I found the date mentioned in the hearing disturbing. And more charges are to come. So let's see. So I think you can listen. I think KTVB may have the hearing on there. The charges, let me pull this up here. Here, this is Wondra, Sarah A. 1, death, failed to notify or delay notification of the death, a felony, 11/12/2022. Something like that. And let's see. So if she had anything else before we go. I wanted to, then no, that was yesterday. FBI. Okay, so let me go back to what I was originally going to, Alexandra Duggan. And here's what she's reported today. Because she's going back and forth between some other stories in the area that have really upset her. So 7 hours ago, no, 5 hours ago, I guess the chief said they believe more people have knowledge of this and will be seeking out those people. Sarah's arraignment was at 1:30 in the Payette County. Chief Huff just confirmed Sarah Wondra, an occupant of the home that they're excavating, may have had knowledge of Michael Vaughan's death and failed to report it. The credible lead came from someone else inside the home. And let's see, getting ready to go to Fruitland again this morning. This is prior to that. Let's see. And she said about the excavation, looking for Michael Vaughan. I anticipate I'll be tweeting a lot less. At the same time, we're also working to get more information on the students of the University of Idaho who died in an apparent homicide. That's another case. And then there is actually a 4-person homicide in Moscow, Idaho. So lots of stuff going on there with them. And let's see. 3 hours ago, as you would say, she said there are risks to harm a person should that information be released, the judge said on the affidavit. And let's see. Updates, occupants, the following media. Let's see what we have here. Charge setting. Let's see what we have here. That's that. We're refraining from reporting some information out there right now, not to jeopardize the investigation. For now, Chief Huff is on the scene, said that he will not talk about the probable cause at this time because he wants to be able to successfully prosecute this case. And that should be what everyone wants. You would hate for justice not to be done because everybody was just too eager to get information and decided just to leak it or spread it, either, you know, whether it was for views or whatever it was. It's going to jeopardize the justice for Michael Vaughan. So it's terrible that anybody would be spreading that there. Okay, and let's see. on that. So I'm going to go about anything else we have here with this. Okay, I guess some people were looking to reach out to the neighbors. See, this is what I mean when people compromise an investigation. To reach out to the neighbors to find out what's going on. And then you have people say, I personally won't reach out to the neighbors simply because they may in fact be witnesses and not because they saw Michael like we've been led to believe, besides threats, which again make no sense when trying to find your child. I'm sure there's other reasons no one's spoken publicly. Let the investigators do their work there, because it's getting incredible with how things are compromised. So let's see. If there's anything else. Let's see, Michael. The news outlet, I guess. I don't know who. You don't think it was a news outlet? I heard somebody that was. They gave a. Somebody said purple something. I have no idea what it is. The news outlet that released the details of the affidavit are very irresponsible. They can hinder the investigation. And if someone else is involved as well, now they know what law enforcement is doing. So let's see. She was there for the arraignment of, let's see if there's anything else that she reported. They have been approved, Alexander Duggan, to photograph and record the proceedings as well. You cannot watch the arraignment live. I will be providing updates here. We will upload video after the fact later today. We're going to go through testimony from someone else on an unrelated matter, waiting for Sarah Wondra to appear. She says on her, state says on or about, oh bless you, who's that? State says on or about November 12th, Sarah Wondra failed to notify law enforcement of the death of Michael Vaughan with intent to prevent the discovery of the manner of death. Okay, with the intent to prevent the discovery of the manner of death. And she said, I understand what they've said, and it's not correct. State says Wondra is already on pretrial release for firearms charges. This shows she is a danger to the community. There are serious implications in her being aware of his whereabouts. State asked for $1 million bond. And then defense asked for electronic monitoring with a lower bond. Judge sets the bond at $500,000. 10 a.m. on November 21st is the next hearing. After that, 9 a.m. on November 22nd. State says the case is so high profile that there are privacy and jury concerns should the details of that probable cause affidavit be released. We worry about the impact it would have on the investigation. This could jeopardize future proceedings, considering the public nature of the case at this time. Defense says on the seal of court documents, and the judge seals it. There are risks to harm a person should the information be released, the judge said on the affidavit. Okay, likely no more updates right now. It's quiet back at the scene of the excavation. Dog just came out of the yard, and there's a man walking with a shovel. And then again, one of the last things an hour ago from her said, hi there, we are refraining from reporting some information out there right now as to not jeopardize the investigation. For now, Chief Huff is on scene and said that he will not talk about probable cause at this time because he wants to be able to successfully prosecute. So there you have it. It is Sarah Wondra that is arrested on trying to conceal the death so that the manner of death will not be found out. Let's see. I don't know where my live is. So I just want to see what you guys are saying in the chat. Oh, there you are. Okay. So let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, rough and ready. I can't look at that poor baby's face. He looks just like my grandson when he was 5 years old. I know. It's terrible, right? Hi, Liza. Chris Ree. Hi, Corey. How are you? Debbie D. Did I miss anything? Does anybody have any question or something I can look up? Or does anybody know who released, like how that got leaked out? Did anybody hear who leaked it out? Because I have a hard time thinking that it's really a credible media source that would do something like that. Get your rough and ready to go to my regular done toothache. She takes out. She says you need a root canal. The root is calcified. Oh no! I hope you're not in pain, Janae, because that's terrible. And thank you for the angels. Hi, Deborah Barron. You're welcome, Corey. Thank you for coming in.
Don't forget to hit the like while you're in here, guys. Thank you.
So what, hi, Lady Elaine. Lady Elaine, we are working hard to get your stuff out. So much going on here. Did anyone hear anything else or about it? I mean, people are asking why wasn't the husband arrested? Isn't the husband looks like he's in custody in jail on something else? And let me see. Recorded her call. Wait, but she recorded her call to the police station. What does that mean? Hi, Jackie Blue. She released the information from the affidavit? I don't know. I'm not going to say anything because I don't even know what's going on with that.
The husband, Stacy, is in jail for selling a firearm by a felon.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, right. But the house they said was vacant. You're just hearing most of this now, Corey? I heard yesterday she told her roommate that her husband... I don't know what Ruth is talking about. Drove her nuts. If this doesn't stop her, nothing will. That's terrible to even try to compromise an investigation like that. If that is indeed true. Well, somebody did it, whoever did it. Horrible, and just hope it doesn't destroy the justice for this little boy. And if you heard what it is, please don't put it in here because I do not want to take any responsibility of spreading that at all. Not at all. I will have no part of that. And we want justice for this little boy's life. She called to get the charges on the woman. Delphi has your head spinning? Yeah. Right? He was there all the time under plain sight. There's a lot of court dates coming up this month. So he goes back. They go back. Several will go back. And then December, they're going to make that decision on Scott Peterson, so. We are going to go through the trial a little bit each night. Absolutely easily distracted. That is, if that indeed happened, that's really not good. But let me just see if there's anything else before we go, because we'll be back later on tonight. I'll probably put the thumbnails, probably do headlines, and then go into Scott Peterson. So let me, and we're not going to be on late because there's a lot of reading, and I can't read very late or I fall asleep. So it's likely going to be about 10:30. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I'm going to get off and let me just go here and just see if there's anything else before we go. But yeah. Okay, so what is this? Oh my gosh, I think that somebody here is just like, this is crazy if that's what that is. Let me see if anybody's telling this woman to get this off here. Yeah, you know, there's a lady, okay, and she is related to, I don't know. You probably maybe remember her as Nana Kay or something. She has a different name, and she was out there at another case. She just put up 2 hours ago all this information and just left it up there. I don't understand people. I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. Someone said, the affidavit is sealed because it could jeopardize future proceedings considering the public nature of the case at the time. If you have shared details that were released by a media outlet, the best thing you can do for Michael in this case is to delete that. This can hinder the investigation seriously. Justice is more important right now. Wow. Okay, that's just incredible. But all right, I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. And please don't repeat any of, if you've heard something somewhere, please don't say anything in this chat. And moderators, if you see anything like that, please delete it. Because we don't want to put anything out like that. Nothing. Okay. So, that, so I don't know what Ruff was saying. That's what Ruff said over there. Is that? Ruff, I'm just going to delete that because I don't know what that is that you're talking about. And I hope I didn't repeat that. Okay, otherwise I'll have to delete this live. I don't know. Or I'll have to go and edit this live and put it on private or something until I can see. All right, so I'm going to go. I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Goodbye. God bless. We'll see you later.